Morning guys, it's Thursday morning, 25th of January, and we're about to pick up another temporary machine. It's a freebie, this one, so hopefully there's only just one known fault with it, and we're going to explore and see what happens. It's nearby as well. You're watching Florence Ballard A3060 on film.
This is
Florence Ballard A3060.
Doors will open on the right-hand side.
Yes, so the machine is a Indesit, it's an Indesit, sorry, IWME146. It's an integrated one with a square door, but it's from the sort of WIXE range. It's not from the Evolution and the W100 series. It's a known, the known fault is a door interlock issue, so I have ordered a new one that is also coming tonight. So I've got to get the Beko out, because that's now up for sale. But obviously it needs to sit somewhere. It's free, so I'm hoping that's the only problem with it. If I don't come back with a machine, you know that I found another fault on it that they didn't tell me about. If it's something like bearings are gone or the board's gone on it or something, I'm not taking it, because at the end of the day that's just too much work to try and have to do with it. Especially here as well, selling machines doesn't always seem to happen so successfully. Especially because I'm in London, and well, just in general, I can't hold on to a machine for so long because something else has to come in, so space constraints. So I'm going to see what happens. Yeah, that'd be very nice. Well, we'll go and have a look. It's literally like, what, 5-6 minute drive around the corner, so the drive video will be very short. It'll only be like literally I might even just do it in real time. I might not actually time lapse it, because literally if I time lapse it, it'll be like a 10-second thing. I don't know. We'll have a look. All right, catch you then. Hello. Right, let's do this. Oh, good, I've got a little ramp there I can use as well. I'll do this without scratching her up. So you can hear all the reversing of the lorry. A bit of water drain in this. Should relieve the. Right, push her in sideways and then go that way. That's it. Not easy to do that. God, that all stinks. It's got a 9-deck motor. Oh god. I'll have to go in that way and pull it up. No, we're fine. Nasty fucking straight out. Look at the lock itself. Oh, that machine is mank. Not as bad as the Bosch though, but whatchamacallit, let's get a selfie. So, it's not actually the interlock, it's the door latch that snapped on it. So I don't have any spare doors for any of these, but I can just order a new latch. It's not... Oh. Right, let's let this one go first, because I have to reverse. And is he not going to realise you can't go down? Oh, hang on. They're bloody moving. Yeah, so that's that. Right, there she is in the car. I would have left it in the car, but it smells like bad. So get it out, leave it outside the front. So it's a door latch issue, not a bloody door interlock. So at least I'm going to have a spare interlock then. Let's see if I can get some more water out of this thingy. Trying to see if I can show you what kind of water's coming out of this. I think we've got it all out. I can't get the filter open though. There's no rust on there. And you've got the legs, but you've got normal feet on this. So what we just do is, I don't know what we'll have it on. We might have it on the, I think I'm just going to use it on the normal feet rather than the, it's the time to do any work on the machine now. Yeah, got plastic tub and everything. Normal standard Indesit build. Let's get these legs off, and then look at that one. See, that one's running without even metal on it. And then we can always put them back on, or I'll include them with the machine when it gets sold. Oh my god! Goodness me, they're big. Ooh, there's a spider there. We got rid of it. Another one here. Got to do that. Those feet are mangled anyway that it sits on. So almost off. Just last at the bottom. There you go. So these 4 feet are off, including that one. That's literally just a metal stump. I wonder if these would fit on the Miele by any chance. Probably too big. And the actual feet are here. That one adjusts. That one adjusts too. Oh, hang on, a bit stiff. So does that one. Oh wow! It's got that on the bottom. Oh right, hang on. So we might have to move all the feet to get that off as well. But they all adjust. Otherwise, the machine will probably shake about with that. Unless I just have it. I don't know what. I just have it flat on all feet and see what happens that way. But the inside of the machine is pretty much immaculate, to be honest. Not really a problem there. Just the actual drum and everything is cleaning out. Couple of boil washers. Sometimes just one sorts it. Don't need much though to do with getting it out. Right, same procedure as always. Ooh, we've got a bit of cabinet cracking down here. Normally happens from the shock absorbers, that does. Tiny bit of rust there. We could just, and here, we could just sand over that. Give it a little bit of a paint. It's going to sit out here for a bit. Well, I think before the Beko goes. We haven't got a buyer yet for that, so but it's easier to move because there's an extra lip to hold it right. Yep. Have a little look at it, shall we? There we go. So yeah, bit square door model. Just need a bit of a clean. 1400 spin, look. And it's got the cabinet door fixings to it as well, but apart from that it's fine. Bit of rust at the top, sand that off. And that's that. Look at my porch. What we can do, take the machine right to the end. what I'm going to do, undo the filter. That seems pretty jammed, that does. Bloody hell. It's firmly jammed in there, that is. What's going to come out? Oh my goodness me. Oh, it's black. Oh, common shirt tag. Can't honestly tell me this is draining properly with all that. Oh my god. Oh. Right, I tell you, that looks like something out of Hogwarts, that does. Oh. Christ. Ugh. I'm going to wash that filter. So we're outside now. Got some white primer, white gloss spray paint, and some medium sandpaper. So obviously the first thing is, of course, the door is buggered, but we're not going to do anything about that just yet. Got some bits of rust here to see to. They'll just require a bit of a touch up. The main problem though, is the rust that's under here. Might not see much, but there is. So I'm going to see to that. Bit of sanding, some primer, and then just layers of paint to go over with. Then, I've got a face mask here to wear as well, because you don't want to be breathing in any of the paint or even rust. So it's on the corner. So what you need to do is just rough it up until you get at the end of the day it's visible, so I want to see to it from here. See? You might as well sand away any loose paint there. There you go, look, see? You just get down to bare metal. It can be a very tedious job. Turn the machine that way. Oops, sorry, it's moved over here. A bit of bad news on the Beko. It's somehow either damaged its commutator or something, but even with a new set of brushes it makes this awful grinding sound from the motor and it starts flashing and arcing. So it's annoying because we had someone ask about the machine and it was up for sale for £110 at least. That lower at the £50, just put it as there's a repair. There you go, look at that. I'll have a look underneath and see if there's anything else. Yeah, there's a bit here. Apart from that though, there isn't any other rust on it, so it's shaking. The next thing to do before we do any spraying is just get a damp cloth or tissue, etc. I'm just going to do that just to wipe away some of the rust.
like that powdery remnants you get, just to neaten everything up a bit, because otherwise that stuff starts getting into the machine, that gets into your finish, and it just messes everything up. Right, so when you sand down to bare metal, it's always best to use a primer. I always use a white one because it helps start the process. Now, always do it out door space. This just helps there be an adhesive for the paint. It doesn't have to look perfect, but you see, close the door, and just leave that for about 2 to 3 minutes. Underneath as well. It just ensures that, well, it's good contact, and leave that to dry for about I think it's about 20 minutes actually. Leaves, yeah, dry to recoat in 20 minutes. So give it a little recoat, and what that'll do, it allows a nice adhesive contact when you actually spray the paint. Because it's white, it already sees to it. It doesn't have to look perfect, especially as this is an integrated model. In the meantime, we can get working on the other bits of the machine while we wait. What I also have is some rust on the top of the machine. I'm just going to sand that off as well. Well, this won't need to be sprayed, this is a wash. And then gather it all together. That's it. Nice. Now what we're going to do, we're going to get on to doing the door. Now, what do we need to get the door for the hinge? So I might actually get this off the hinge. So I need Torx. Oh, it's on a raised platform, like wheelie trolley. Just giving another spray with the primer and let that dry for a little bit, and then we attack it with the actual spray paint. So, oh, my mistake, there's 4. My mistake, 4 screws. That one's coming off. You get lots of birds in this area if you can hear all that. There you go, so that's now off. And then I always try to use these magnetic tip ones to go all around and undo all the screws. And while these are off, we can clean up the we can clean up the rest of it. Oh, that one doesn't want to come out for some reason. Got one screw there. Now I've got to make sure I don't lose all these. It's got this one that doesn't want to come out for some reason. Fair enough. Can we pull it apart? That's it. So yeah, not everything works out when you do recons, as you can tell. But we tried with the Beko. I just, there we are. Oh wow. Oh wow, that one doesn't even screw into anything. The other was right. Try and get the door glass away. There we go. Probably going to get them all coming out. Let's just tip it over here. So all the screws do fall out in uniform. Right. Now we've got to figure out how on earth to get this out. Very complex latch, that looks like. Cause I think we've got to pull that out from the top and it comes out that way. Cause yeah, okay. It's one of these complex type locks. Right, time for the spray paint itself. Cover your eyes. It's good because you can spray in any direction from this, even though I always try to attack it like this and then just that's it. All the paint going everywhere, as long as we've got the, to be fair, even with a, that's it, make sure it actually goes on there, not misses everything. Obviously the top bit came off, but it works the same way. And leave it for about 2 to 3 minutes between each coat. Do about 3 coats and I should be fine on this. You do of course get a little bit of an imperfection, as you can see there, but you can sand that off once it's dry. Now for these little bits here, a little thing I learned from Phil: get a bit of paint, spray paint, in a container, and get something like a cotton bud, and just touch up over it like that. Yeah. Might not always work, but little spots like that. Because there'll be no point getting the spray paint onto that, because you'll end up with an uneven coat that'll go all over that. And at least it's nice to know this is not on the recall list of door interlocks. Obviously, same principle applies. You will have to wait for this all to dry to do all the layers, but no imperfections there. There you go. And then we'll just do that as we go along. With a little bit there that didn't get covered. There you go. And then we'll just go along and wait. So whilst we wait for the paint outside to dry, I've done enough that it's satisfactory. So I'm just going to wait for the paint layers to dry before we probably give them about 2 or 3 hours. So what we'll do before we do anything, this is the old door catch. Here's the bit that broke. That pole goes through like that, and it goes through here, it keeps the door handle in. Now, I could keep the old one, but I'm not going to reuse it on this one. I'm going to put a brand new one on because it's come with the whole pack. We will keep this, however, though, for any future machines. What I'm going to do though, before we do fit that, is just give a once over around this door. Just get rid of any dirt so it looks a bit spick and span for what goes on. It's not actually that dirty. This is the part where my SD card tells me you've only got 8 minutes of recording left. Yeah, so I've had this for about a week, and as you can see the Beko is still here. It's yeah, I don't know what's happened to it. But the silly design of these motors is that they're held in by Torx screws, actually, not even bolts. And two of them I can't get a proper angle on to get them out. I can undo the two ones at the back for the motor with a drill, no problem. But that one I can't seem to. So let's flip her over. That spring catch came out there, that's fine. So just going to try and get in all the little nooks and crannies and give that a good clean, just so it looks somewhat presentable when it goes back on. As I say, I got this as an absolute freebie. So might as well try and make the most of it. Not all recons are, or whatever you do, is successful. I'm sure that the Service Slimline will agree with that. Now, some of you try to fight the hardest for, and they just don't want to. It's almost as if it didn't handle that boost it does very well. So yeah, that happened. And since now I can't seem to get it to stop. Right, so as you can see on this door glass, there's a lot of limescale. Everything else though, I can get rid of that through a maintenance wash. We just need to focus on the door glass in a rim here. Like that. Let's go around that outer edge of the door glass. In fact, that's actually, to be fair, it's actually very clean. And just the interior of this bit now. It has actually been looked after. I don't know what the date code on this Indesit is, but we will be getting it in today. Because whilst that bit of paint dries outside, so it's touch dry, I can't move it at the moment, otherwise it risks basically getting it all. It's just so satisfying doing all this. And then knowing we're going to film the machine, there's a lot there's a lot on this machine, including a wall cycle to do. So some interesting cycles. It's basically, I think it's like the integrated version of that WIXXL that I got, which turned out in the end it didn't have the motor that I worried about. No. But it had the badly made drum. Right. Okay. We've had a bit of a clean up. What we want to do is put this back in. So just checking that goes the right way around. Let's get this in situ, shall we? Maybe like that one. Excuse me, that bloody cough. Me. Got to line that up. Spring lines up in that. There we go. Facing the bit downwards. Okay. Like a. Now that has to go through there. The pin out. Might take a bit of trial and error. So, wow, that's a lot of wind out there, that is.
We haven't got a hot carrier, have we, for drinks?
I mean, a hot carrier.
You know, you put your drinks in. Because Seymour wants me to go over there now because I've got to just help Amina about the. What am I going to do about my coffee?
I don't know. We should have got something then, shouldn't we? Quick update. New latch fitted, and I've just checked it on the machine and it works. So we're not getting the machine in now, I think. Well, I'll bring the Indesit in. The Beko is just over there. The Beko is completely dead. I tried to give it another test, see if it would work, and it doesn't want to have anything to do about it. Right, I've got to be careful about this. I think I may have either WD-40 is good for this. If you ever get bits of sellotape on there, because you see on your own it doesn't remove it. So I might attack it with that, or I don't know if I've got any of that literal stuff called sticky stuff remover. I don't think I got that. So what we do, I'll attack it with a bit of WD-40, although the WD-40 I've got doesn't have a nozzle to it anymore, so it's got to go. Oh god. But I don't have one with a proper nozzle anymore. Right, machine's been cleaned up. It's time to get the door back on. Door. That's it. Bend them back into shape. I used the wrong size attachment for it. Where's the bit that I had earlier? And then you can just work our way around all the others. Sorry if I'm in the way of the camera, guys. There you go, now the rest should be a piece of cake to go on. Clever, isn't it? Right, there you go. Stays closed, does it? That does not seem to close properly for some reason. I'll have to check that out. Okay. I'll slam it shut. Okay, I'll have to check that out. The machine's got a problem with the door, but we're going to push the machine in anyway. For some reason this door just... I've even put a new interlock on. It will not physically lock itself. See? I don't know what's causing that. I'll have to have a look. The latch has been put on the right way, and I know this because I've looked at several other models of this, including following a replacement door latch video, but Beko is dead, as you know, so we're going to be getting rid of that. Although I might have a look and see if maybe something's been knocked loose when I've moved it. This model has got very stiff feet. At least we know it probably won't go anywhere, let alone spin. This is only the third integrated machine I've had in this kitchen. I quite like having them in here. Don't know what it is with that door though. That's as far as it'll go in. Just about. That's loose. At least I know all the feet do adjust on this and they're not seized up. There we go. It doesn't look too bad there actually. Very high up compared to the Miele in a way, but yeah, looks alright. Well, an update. I've managed to get it onto a spin, I've banged the door shut, and it is functional. It sounds like it's got a water sense pump as well. So turn that down to like an 8. Let's do 1,000. I'll do 1,400 all the way. Oh, interesting programming. It seems very sluggish, that does. I don't know if it's just me. No. They always were a little bit loose, I think, but what I did was I got the door to lock by tripping it with a spoon, and then I physically slammed the door shut. So it's locked it and it works, but I don't know if it's going to release again. The 300, 300, 300. Okay, so we know that works. So at 1,400 now, and a whole load of sandalore has come out in the drum, and it's making like sound like something's in there. So it's probably like a whole load of dirt in there needs washing out. We know the machine can spin and hold 1,400. See. Bloody hell. Only 1,600. Blimey. Yeah, that's a new start. Alright guys, so we've established that it might be a board fault with this machine, because the door doesn't stay closed, and neither can you get it to lock even by using like a spoon effect to check it. So it could be Service sim line on discussion thinks it could be the board at the back of the machine, so we're just looking to see if anything pops up. Well, in the meantime, the machine's here. Beko's outside waiting to go. Just got to get maybe some sticky stuff remover for this and the other tape residue, and I'll give that a further clean as well. I don't know how bad the drawer is. It doesn't look too bad in there. Maybe a follow-up video we can do where we test it, but for now I'm going to close this video off here so we can go on to filming some other things. Amelia's just doing a load of whites there. At least it's something here. Yes, we've got up to 14 programs now, as you can see. Temperature winding up to 1400 spin. And delay start too. I like the idea of flash clean on there as well. Flash colours, sportswear, and a wall cycle too. But door still retaining bad, but sounds alright. So yeah, it's a pity about that because we have put a new door handle on, as you can see, and we've fitted it all the right way around. So a bit of a mystery there. I don't know what it is. It's never said anything simple, but as I said, got it for free. So I've only just paid for the door handle. I have got a new interlock spare, and I've got the old door handle here. So no, I mean I wouldn't. Yeah, a bit of a weird one. But we'll see what happens. I keep looking for a board. Maybe some spares will turn up. A lot of these do get scrapped or thrown out, so you never know. Might be one available.
we'll see what happens. Until then, I'm going to maybe get focusing on some laundrettes and some other stuff. Got one more product to review laundry wise, and then I'm going to focus on reviewing some other things. So thank you very much for watching, and don't forget to keep it supreme and go with the flow.